One checking in once again, and in today's video, I'm giving my prediction for tonight's Monday Night Raw. And without further ado, let's get right into the video. As we all saw last night, Ronda Rousey completely swept Nia Jax. It happened so quick that I messed around and changed. You know how you can change different languages. I switched from I switched from English to Espanol, and then as soon as Espanol came up, yeah, the match was over. Ronda Rousey music was playing. I was like, dang, that was quick. Then I switched it back over to English, and I like, dang, she beat her just that quick. So you can only imagine the next person that's stepping Ronda Rousey away, what's gonna happen to them. So I highly doubt that Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch want a piece of Ronda Rousey even after what she did to them, costing them the SmackDown Live Women's Champion. Ain't nobody on Monday Night Raw or Tuesday Night SmackDown ready for Ronda Rousey. Forget Oscar. Nobody's ready for Ronda Rousey. But as far as tonight, it would be nice for them to have an invasion angle with Charlotte Flair or Becky Lynch come over there Raw, but I highly doubt that'll happen. More than likely, Ronda Rousey, she put that feud between her and Nia Jax more than likely not over. So expect some more tension between Ronda Rousey and Nia Jax tonight. After last night's TLC pay-per-view, we saw the 5-star match man himself, Seth Rollins. He burnt it down alongside Dean Ambrose, but Dean Ambrose was the one that came up with the W against Seth Rollins, defeating him for his Intercontinental Champion. And like I said, the best matches on the card, they didn't even have no special stipulation. They were just plain one-on-one regular matches. And many would say that Seth Rollins versus Dean Ambrose was by far the best match on the card. That's just if you ask me, and I know I'm not the only person that think that. And I kind of felt that Seth Rollins was going to lose his belt because Seth Rollins is supposed to be Universal Champion right now. Yeah, he bought a lot of credibility, and he made the Intercontinental Championship look great again. Like, really. But with Dean Ambrose being our new Intercontinental Champion, this ain't the first time he done had the belt, and you can just really put him in the heel category. We know how heels get when they get a championship. Whenever they defend their belt, they're going to use underhanded tactics, get themselves disqualified, any kind of way to keep their belt. So I don't think Dean Ambrose is going to lose that belt no time soon. But as far as tonight, I really don't think that rivalry between Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins is over. This rivalry may roll over into the Royal Rumble pay-per-view. As far as TLC, I was pretty much accurate on all my predictions when it came to the show. Everything but the fact that Baron Corbin is out of a job now as far as being the Raw's general manager. Now he's just competitive, but I really think that was a big mistake on WWE hands because he was more on TV as the general manager and him as a competitor. Not saying that he's no great wrestler. I really think he's a great heel, but if Baron Corbin ain't going after no major champion like the Universal Champion, it's really not a spot on Monday Night Raw for him because Baron Corbin, like I say, as the Raw general manager, he was there he was on TV each and every week, and I don't know how after his loss to Braun Strowman last night, I don't know how they gonna build up his character from here on out. But as far as tonight with Vince McMahon, just know it would be cool if Vince McMahon was to reverse the decision and give him his job back. Because I really think that they didn't put too much emphasis and they could have did a lot more with Baron Corbin as the general manager. He could have been the first general manager to make himself the Universal Champion. He could have scripted Brock Lesnar. He could have did any kind of thing to make himself look good as the general manager. Like him and Stephanie McMahon, and I'm speaking about Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin and Stephanie McMahon, hey, that was a great duo if you ask me. Even though he was a yes man, I think they would have did a lot as far as storyline on Monday Night Raw, but we all seen that come to an end last night when he lost to Braun Strowman. As we all saw last week, we were crowned and gifted with new and exciting tag team champions in Chad Gable and Bobby Roode. Because if you look at the opposite pain, yeah, they are heel superstars, but they weren't as entertaining to me. If they're just in my opinion. I don't know how you feel about the AOP. Yeah, they could have been built a lot stronger, but they lost to Chad Gable and Bobby Roode, and I was actually happy about that. But expect tonight for them to invoke that rematch, and more than likely, we are gonna get a Raw Tag Team Champion rematch tonight between the Authors of Pain and the new Tag Team Champion Chad Gable and Bobby Roode. As advertised last night at the TLC pay-per-view, we will see Finn Balor versus Dolph Ziggler tonight on Monday Night Raw, and I got a strong feeling that Drew McIntyre, he will interfere in that match. Thus, they end up getting into a three-way dance, and I think that Drew McIntyre will get the best of both of those competitors tonight. At the end of that match, Drew McIntyre will be standing tall. He will be the last man standing. Mark my word, and you can bank on that. And I got a strong feeling that Elias versus Bobby Lashley, that whole little rivalry, it's far from done. Plus, you know his hype man Leo Rush, and I think that storyline could possibly be better if they was fighting for the Intercontinental Championship or fight for some, at least fighting for some instead of beating each other with guitars each and every week. And that's really getting played out in WWE. They really need to hit the restart button. Which brings me and all of us to the main event of Monday Night Raw, which this probably going to happen at the beginning of the show. As advertised, Vince McMahon will return tonight to shake things up. Now, people seem to point at and think that he finna announce the XFL, the little football mess, or any other kind of bizarre stuff. Something that I would love to see Vince McMahon come out and say is Brock Lesnar, he ain't the Universal Champion no more, and it's a tournament to crown a new Universal Champion. But I know that ain't happen. Or another thing, I would love him to come out there and say that Roman Reigns' leukemia and his cancer, that it's gone away and he getting the Universal Championship back. You get where I'm going. It's a million ways that he can come out there and shake things up, but the way that we thinking, it's more than likely not gonna happen. He probably gonna announce something that we could care nothing about. And then last week, he gonna have Seth Rollins go out there and put all the blame for the ratings and stuff on Baron Corbin. You put him in a position, and plus, don't nothing that they do on TV go on without Vince McMahon doing so. So obviously it's Vince McMahon's fault that the ratings are low. So how Baron Corbin gonna sit there and take that for Vince McMahon doing? But I guess we have to wait and tune in to Monday Night Raw tonight at 7 Eastern Pacific, depending on where you at in this world. But with that being the end of tonight's video, remember, if you enjoyed this content, which I know you did, like, comment, subscribe, share, stay tuned. More lit wrestling bangers coming soon.